What's up, YouTube? About to make the Supra.
Now, the Supra from the first film is the car that really started the spark for these cars, which eventually gave them a massive following and crazy premium in the automotive community. Now, back in the early 2000s, you could buy an almost perfect used manual Mark IV Supra Turbo for like $20,000, and now that same car is well over $100,000 depending on the spec. All right,
Here we go. Let's get
first
in the
Fast and
video.
Furious Supra build, let's do it. Okay, so as usual for these builds, I always do full armor and performance mods for all of them, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Bumpers. Alright, so for this one, you want to go all the way down here.
Front bumpers. You want to do drift build.
Eric, did you find that in Benny's? I bet you did.
No, this one's not on Benny's. What the hell?
Yeah, it is. The same one in
To
Benny's.
the drift with intercooler. So there's the drift bumper with the intercooler. That's going to be the closest to the real car. Now, the real car, the grill was a bit smaller, but in general, all things considering, this
I
is going to
thought
be the
it
closest.
was
If you look at the other ones here, this one just has the exposed turbo, which doesn't work, and the splitter's off. Really just look at all these options here, and the closest really is the drift with the intercooler. So we're gonna do that. Now, something to mention here, a lot of people get this wrong. The Hero car had an intercooler up front, and then the stun cars and all the other cars used had a sort of like mesh grill instead of the exposed intercooler. So that's how you can tell the Hero car versus the stun cars. That's how you can tell the difference there. But all right, continuing to rear bumpers. This one you want to leave it stock.
The rear bumpers, you want to leave that stock. Okay. Case.
A bunch of ugly diffusers, so leave that stock. Chassis. So for this one, you want to do either the secondary cage or primary cage. It really doesn't matter. You don't want to do the race seats.
That car's expensive to the box
There's
for
actually
shit, I
two
tell you.
Supra seats with some reupholstery done to it in the blue, which we are going to do later in the video. So secondary or primary. Now, the real car did have a yellow cage, and the reason for
Oh,
that
that's
is
from
because
Benny's.
the original owner of that car, Craig Lieberman, his Supra was yellow, and then it was repainted orange for the movie, but then they never actually painted the roll cage because it was too much of a hassle to take apart the car, so they just left it yellow. That's
I
why it
see
looks
one
like
just
that
like that in Benny's.
with the Fast and Furious Supra, but you actually can replicate that here in GTA Online. But for some reason, Rockstar did link the mirrors to your secondary color, and there's no mirror option at all. So it's not like if you can choose, like, oh, only white is your primary mirror, you can't. This here goes with the primary cage, but I'll do secondary just so you guys
I think this is the one. Yeah, that's it.
see how it looks.
I can get it in
All right,
Benny's.
engine, exhaust. So for this one, you want to go with the single chrome exhaust. Now the real car actually had it on the other side, but this still works. Headlight covers, you want to skip this, leave it stock. Fenders, you want to go down here to the rear spats. So these are the ones you want to put right here, the rear spats, almost identical to the real car. Very, very similar design. Obviously, clearly influenced by that body kit. replicate that, you can. But Rockstar still hasn't given us the website for plates, so yeah, can't do that unfortunately. So I just went ahead and decided to do the 4 palm plate for this one.
What is it?
Respray. This one's actually
I
really
don't
easy.
dislike it.
The metallic,
Right down.
way down here to metallic orange, and this is actually very, very close to real car. You don't have to do much to this. And the gold pearl on this is pretty
You
spot
say we
on.
could just call them, hit the
So you could still
flat
go,
car on
you
bennies like
could spice
that.
it up a little bit if you want to, but in the yellow is just way too much, just a little overkill. To me, the gold is the perfect balance, especially when you see it outside in direct sunlight. I think it's perfect and pretty similar to the real car. The car was maybe a tad bit brighter in the paint color, but without using any glitched hexes or anything, the metallic orange with the standard gold pearl is perfect. At least to me, well, not perfect, but it's enough for me. I am very happy with the way this color looks on this car. Secondary colors. So this is what we were talking about earlier, the roll cage. So I mean, it would have been super cool, right, to go ahead and throw the yellow
That
roll
wasn't
cage on
hard.
here. Boom, yellow. That would have been super, super sick, like a real car, even though this roll cage is kind
But
of
it looks
annoying.
so freaking close to it.
But unfortunately, like I said, it transfers to your mirrors, and it's a bit of an eyesore to have yellow mirrors on it. It just looks really, really weird. So the best thing to do here is just to go ahead and make the orange match. Orange, there we go. All right, and then trim colors. This is the interior. So the real car did have a blue trim interior, so we're gonna replicate that here. I'm surprised Rockstar even let us do this. Super, super cool. And the closest is gonna be either the ultra blue or the racing blue. Personally, I think the racing blue is a bit closer. I think the ultra blue is just way too bright, especially when you see
You're
it from
boring in
there.
this lobby.
Racing blue is perfect, so we'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Continuing to the roof, you want to leave this stock. The card did have a Targa. This card doesn't have that, or even the cutout for it. So, yeah.
I'll be
Skirt.
right back.
Alright.
Skirts. I'm going to go with the primary lip skirt. Again, very similar to the real car. You know, all the decals and stuff down there. Just looks super cool. Again, primary lip skirt. Spoiler upgrades. So you want to go down here to a carbon wing.
Is Eric down on the car yet?
This is going to be the closest out of all the options we have here because of the placement.
Red boy, is Eric down with the car yet?
So
No, I'm
placement of
still
the
pimping
brackets
it
here for
out.
the spoiler. Um,
And
you can also go with carbon wing type 3, but the placement again of those brackets is just I don't know why I said post. The placement of the brackets is just too far out. Again, the closest is going to be the carbon wing type 2 suspension. This one's a bit up to you. I mean, my opinion at least, I think the car is low enough. The real car didn't really sit that low. Um, definitely did not sit this low. Slammed. That's very
can't believe
very
that car's freaking
very
expensive.
low.
Like, damn.
So I mean, if you want to lower it a little bit, maybe. But honestly, I think the stock is really good. I think it's the most accurate. So I'm gonna keep the stock. After we change the wheels, I might go back and adjust it a little bit. But I think the stock is where it's supposed to be. Transmission, turbo, all that, of course. Rockstar hasn't upgraded from turbo since the stock is light. You know, part of it is as a twin turbo Supra, and then quickly been converted into a single turbo Supra. So, all right, wheels. So for this one, there's a bunch of different wheels you can actually use for this build. So let me just go through them here really quick.
Oh man, I'm a
Economy
bitch.
category with the sport category. Sorry, sport category. In the sport category, you can use the Speed Mark 5, even though the
I
headers
don't
and the
remember this
wheels
car being a Mustang.
these are pretty similar. You can also use
I'm
the
back.
wheels, which is my personal
Alright.
like. I think it's the closest that we have in game to a real wheels. You can see it has the two multi-piece design there. The chromolim 5-spoke design. I think it's the most accurate or the closest we have in game. And then alternatively, you can also go to track and throw the wheel on here called 90s running. But to me, the spokes, I don't know, they just don't suit it that well the way they curve. They're just
Just
too
doing
weak.
donuts because I'm getting bored.
So again,
What you
to me,
say?
the closest is going to
I'm
be
just doing
the
donuts because I'm getting bored in
then
this session.
Me too.
use
I'm pimping out the car.
same people use some of these as well. The Ice Kid, or the Rough Welds, or even these right here,
Oh man, you just ran me over, but you almost did.
Color you're gonna leave alloy. Windows, so the car didn't really have any tints, so I guess we're just gonna keep that stock. Hey guys, just wanted to quickly mention here as I'm editing this video.
Hurry, if you rev your engine up by an NPC, then race you.
Pretty much in the entire movie, the car has the targa top off with the.
Oh, somebody pull up
That's
beside me.
really good, like, that's really how you do it.
But long story short, I think
Did this
absolute
car here
points.
wants to race me.